It says, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, to establish justice, to ensure domestic tranquility, to provide for the common defense, to promote the general welfare, and to secure the blessings of liberty for us and for our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States." That's what it says. And today we saw an attempt of a minority to demand the compliance of the country to their will. This was done to the extent that they stormed the seat of government and threatened the process by which Joseph R. Biden and Kamala Harris will become the President and Vice President of the United States. They are outraged because the incumbent President of the United States has incited and stirred them, because they are fearful and tend to tyranny, and because this has been an unequal and difficult time in American history. And if you had asked me if it was possible to have this sort of attempt to unseat the government, I would have said, oh, it's far less possible than even having a pandemic. So as Unitarian Universalists, where does that put us? Well, one thing that's really important is it says to us that this document, this Constitution, this nation of laws is being threatened by people who do not understand what it means to have and keep a democracy. It is being threatened by people who feel that they are at sea from a larger culture and entitled to much more than they have achieved or had given to them. As the nation has been changing, they have become rebels. Our fifth principle says that the democratic process is our assurance that each person's voice can be heard and the inherent worth and dignity of each person given value. But for too long, these voices have been the voices of white, privileged, rich men, and that was baked into an early constitution. Since then, we've worked hard as a faith, indeed, to liberate that constitution from its own failings. People have lived and died to make that happen. And every patriot in this country, everyone who loves what this country must become and is becoming, must now speak out, demand action, demand accountability of the actions that were taken today, and assure commitment to the outcomes of lawful elections and to the amazing things they yield once everyone's voice is welcome. It is hard to stay peaceful and calm in such chaos, but there is to be a reckoning, including for the present President of the United States. And we can now cease to recognize him as president, in my opinion, due to his unlawfulness. I only hope the Congress of the United States will see it the same way. But for now, let's speak out to our legislators, making plain that we are a people of the Constitution. Let us gather in groups and talk it through. We'll put together some groups for conversation tomorrow night and probably Saturday morning to reflect upon what's happened. And look for that in your email. And also, take this time to check on your household, your neighbors, check on your family members and friends, check on your nearby neighbor to neighbor group and see how everybody's doing. Our nation was under attack today. A very, very disturbing thing has transpired. But commitment to law, to justice, and to the blessings that are a part of being in this country and what this country can yet be are worth our support and our continued loyalty. May it be so.